Okay, let's work on transversus muscle. First move, like I told you, this is gonna be Pilates breath. So inhale, exhale. You're breathing out like you're blowing a candle, and then you're holding you're doing your Kegel exercise, okay? So it's an anterior pelvic tilt. Inhale and exhale. I'm gonna do it with you. Real time. 8 more times. Inhale. Exhale, anterior pelvic tilt. Doing the Kegel exercising. Inhale. Let everything out. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale in. Don't worry about pulling in your belly button. Just let the rocking motion of the pelvic and the breath to do the work. Inhale and exhale. Now leave your pelvic right there. Your pelvic is in anterior, lower back is on the floor. You can put your hands under your glutes just to help you stay on that position. And now lift one leg and then just toe touch. Exhale. Every time you exhale, you want to really get your lower back on the floor. You want to push the lower back towards the floor. Breathe in. Good. That's a good warm-up. Now let's go on the tabletop position. Here, I just want you to push your belly out. Now inhale. When you exhale, I want you to push your belly out, then inhale, get ready, exhale, pull your belly in. Let your belly push it out, and then pull your navel in. You're gonna pull, like literally what I'm doing is engaging my transversus muscle. And by doing that, I really need to breathe out. And see how every time I breathe out, my pelvic floor just tilts. My pelvic just tilts. So inhale, drop your belly. And I know it's like kind of weird, but that's what we need to do. We need to inhale and drop the belly, exhale, pull it in, drop the tummy, pull it out, push it out, then pull it in, push it out, pull it in. That's what I want to mean. That's what I meant. And then you're going to leave it right there. And we're going to go for Sunbird. Inhale and exhale. Pull it in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. And we're going to do it 10 times each side. Get back in the middle and then do the same with the other side. We're going to do it 10 times as well. But I want you to really think about exhale, like blowing out a candle every time you do that breath out. Okay, now after this, we're going to go back on our back and we're going to create the same anterior pelvic tilt. And then we're going to lift the legs, hands under the glutes, and we're going to scissor but I'm scissoring here, trying to keep my lower back on the floor. If you want, you can take your shoulders and head off the floor, but if it bothers your neck, right, then you're gonna go back down and put your arms under your glute. And the important thing here is to try to keep breathing out as you do the movements in on your legs. Good, now we're gonna go for dead box. So from here, alternate one leg and switch. Push your lower back towards the floor and work on your Kegel exercises, just trying to hold it in. Definitely, the coordination with the movement and the breath is going to help you to keep the engagement that you want on your core. Okay, next one. We have the 100. So for the 100, you have two options, like I told you. You can stay right here, right? Shoulders head off the floor, or you can put a pillow under your head just to give a little bit of support, right? And you are working on the anterior pelvic tilt all the time, or you can just lay down on the floor. And from this one, remember that I told you, you are not going to move from your wrist. You are not going to be moving from your elbows. You're going to be moving from your shoulders. Okay, so this is going to be, you're going to count 100, but I really want you to press the lower back towards the floor and try to lift a little bit your pelvic by doing that anterior pelvic tilt. And you're going to bounce 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10. And okay, now go back. I already answered my phone. Sorry about that. Okay, now where were we at the 100? Okay, ahora vamos a hacer. Now we're gonna do the band. And the band, where's my band? Okay, so with the band, we're gonna start by warming up the upper body. And I want you to warm up the upper body by holding still your left arm and then open. So now you have your transversus muscle, right, warm up. So now from here, when you do your goddess, I want you to really keep that posture of your anterior pelvic tilt with your chest open. And we're going to start to create that pulling of the arm. So we're just pulling, doing pulling exercises here, right? And then we're going to do 15. And then you're going to move to the other side, hold still your right arm, and then just go into your goddess. Do not do this with your wrist. When you open, you're going to keep your wrist aligned, and you're going to keep the pelvic floor, right? Until your pelvic tilt, that neutral pelvis that you just create. by doing those Kegel exercises and doing those transversus exercises on the floor. Okay, then when we finish the warm up of your arms, so one side, then the other one, right? We're gonna go for the row. For the row, you're gonna take your band and you're gonna put it like on the door, or you're gonna put the band a little bit higher. And from here, I can, because my door is not hard enough, I'm gonna just pull. And as you pull, I don't want you to rotate your shoulder. It's easy to do this. I want you to think about taking that shoulder away from your chest and taking those shoulder blades back to the center, okay, towards the vertebra. And then you have your row, and now you have your lateral pull down. For the lateral pull down, I want you to hold still, neutral pelvis, right? Kegel exercise, holding your pelvic floor in, and then from here, you're gonna get your arms lowered. You're gonna pull towards your hips, and you're going to open your shoulders back, avoiding this rotation on your shoulder, because this is not gonna be good. You need to open and then pull towards your hips. Good. And then from there, we're gonna do the tricep extension. So for the tricep, where's my tricep? Okay, from the tricep, you're gonna hold the band. I'm on my knees because I want you to be able to see myself. So you're gonna hold the band right here, you're gonna hold it. And from here, you're gonna pull the band. It's an easy movement, right? But then you're engaging your tricep. Good, so I'm gonna leave it like that. We're gonna do just the rows, right? We're gonna rows by pushing the shoulders back, not rotating their shoulders. This is yes, this is no. And then we're gonna go for the lateral pull down. This is no, rotating your shoulders. You want to keep them neutral and open, and you're gonna feel how that transversus muscle is gonna be keeping working through the movement. And then your band, you're gonna make your tricep extension. So you have 1, 2, 3 exercises, that's it. And then for your core, pelvic tilt, toe touches, toe touch. Then you're gonna go on your tabletop, drop your belly, pull it in. It's not a cat stretch, you're just dropping your belly out and you're pulling your belly in. And then from there, we're gonna do the sunbird. We're gonna go after you do at one side, then the other one, you're gonna go back. You're gonna take the pelvic tilt and like an anterior pelvic tilt, and you're gonna do the scissors, creating that motion that you really want the lower back on the floor. Okay, and then from here, we're gonna do the 100, head and head, shoulders and head off the floor or on the floor. And that's about it. Those are 10 exercises that you're gonna be doing for your transversus and from your lats and tricep. Okay, talk to you next week. Have fun on your wedding.